There are two kinds of people in this world: those that have awoken and those who are still asleep. There are those who have awoken to their own potential, realized that they're capable of so much more, and have agreed to uphold the responsibility of actually doing the work themselves to improve themselves, understanding that there is a lot of failure, a lot of struggle that will come, a lot of hardship. But by committing yourself to the work, that you're able to actually improve yourself and take your reality to the next level. Then there are other people who are asleep. They allow other people's actions and ideas of them to control what they do with their life. They live other people's dreams and they don't do anything for themselves. They live in a shell constantly, always being concerned about what other people want, not concerned enough about what they want. Realize that there is no third option. There are only two. You are either awoken or you are asleep. If you are not one, you are the other. And you have to ask yourself today, have you awoken yet? Once you awake to the reality, you start to see new opportunities. You start to realize how the world actually works, how success truly works. Success doesn't come from wishing for it. It doesn't come from a one lucky break. It comes from working and working and working constantly to work yourself into success. Nobody realizes this, and that's why everybody's asleep. But if you guys really want to be a part of the awaken and really understand why is it that these people become just so insanely successful, what is it that causes them to be so different from other people? Realize that I'm giving you the answers to those questions on my channel. In these videos, I'm giving you the exact mindset tips you need to shift yourself from being asleep to being part of the awaken. So understand that, if you're an awakened person, if you've awoken from this idea, that you need to live in society and just be with everybody else and just, act like everybody else does. And, everybody's super insecure. You should be insecure as well. You shouldn't question things. You shouldn't try hard at anything because you don't want to stand out. You want to just be a very average person who doesn't realize their full potential. Then you will constantly be asleep for your whole life. You may live an entire 80 years, but those 80 years will be marked by very mediocre experiences and mediocre accomplishments. And oftentimes that becomes a mediocre definition of your life. But if you really want more, you really have to be part of the awoken and understand that, you are responsible for your life. You have to take control. You have to drive the car. You have to take control of that steering wheel. And let me tell you from personal experience, once you're a part of the awoken, you can't surround yourself now with people who are asleep because it's just so obvious. It seems so obvious to me. Why would you allow other people's opinions of what they think of you to control your entire life? Whose life is it? It's your life. But this is a mistake that so many people who are asleep make every single day, every single minute of the day, every single minute of the hour of the day of the year. They continue to live in this shell. People will say that becoming successful is hard, but the reality is staying asleep is even harder. So if you are trying to become more awakened, or if you want to really, separate yourself from those that are asleep, understand that you need to surround yourself with other people that are really, awoken as well. Because if you surround yourself with people who are asleep, you're not going to go anywhere. They're going to continue to hold you back. They're going to continue to not give you any helpful advice at all. They're going to have no credibility to talk about their own experiences because they haven't tried anything. But that's why I'm here for you guys. My own experience, having grinded for, 5 to 6 years to get where I am today as a Stanford student, realized that, that may put me in the top couple percent, but it's not about that. It's about the experiences and the failures I went through that I tried. Then I will continue to try. This allows me to be a relevant source of advice and experience for you guys. And you guys can literally just ask me any question in the comment section below. Just any question, and I will answer. I will respond. But I see no questions. And so I know that you guys have questions. I know that not everything is perfect. So understand that, taking that first step from going from asleep to awoken is a huge first step, but it's only the first step. There is still so much work that needs to be done. And oftentimes it's easier when you have the right support around you. It's easier when you have a mentor, you have someone to guide you. And that's really what I hope to be like for you guys. So if you haven't already, make sure you guys check out Inner Circle, my community. Application is in the link in bio. But if you guys have questions in general, just put them in the comments section. I've answered every single comment on this channel since it started, and I will continue to answer every single comment. So if you guys have questions, put them down below.